How's it going, you guys? Laxo coming with another Bleach Immortal Souls video. So today I just wanted to go over some quick ways to get Omni Shards and try and make this more so a free-to-play friendly video as opposed to pay-to-win video. However, I will also tell a couple things that are pretty obvious, like, for example, to start. Never forget to check the recharges, because sometimes they have once a month. The countdown is right down here, you can see. The free Omni Shard once per month, and then of course 2 for $2 plus the 120 Jades. Weekly they just have that, and then daily you always have the Omni Shard you can get there. But yeah, this is always a good buy if you do pay. Of course, if you also do pay, the amulet is really good, and I think everybody should get this because this is huge. But nonetheless, so more things you could do that'll help you out quite a bit is always look and pay attention to these events. Sometimes they'll have awesome events that you could do stuff like you do Midas touch whatever 10, 15 times, something like that, or 10 times, and you get free Omni Shards there. Usually the limited time events and monthly events, nothing really to look forward to there. But always pay attention to the awesome events because they always have something going on. The prestige doesn't really matter too much, I don't really feel, because after a certain amount of time you collect all the characters. So it is nice to be able to buy stuff, though. Speaking on that, whenever this refreshes, always come in here and buy these. As you can see, I always save up to buy these. Awaken essences are very, very difficult to come by. I also like to buy the gacha tokens too, and these Alacrity of Wind or whatever it is at the time. I don't really buy the character shards too much because I don't really use any of these characters. I also like to come in here and buy these as well, just so I can help level up any war souls or anything I got going on. As you can see, I had over 200k. Kenpachi contests, always come in here, pick up more Kenpachi shards whenever they're available. These are also a pretty good buy sometimes. And always pay attention to what war souls drop. I never really bother with the SSR weapons, but if you're free to play, then it wouldn't be a bad buy either. And of course, always look at the friendship shop, because usually you get like 400 or so a day, so you can come in here and pick up an Omni Shard chest. Usually every other day you can get one, or maybe like 4 times a week you can get one, which is really nice. Or if you just want to pick up some tokens or Awaken essences, those are good, but I mostly look for Omni Shards. Especially for a free-to-play person, you should always try and capitalize on Omni Shards. That should be your #1 priority. Don't really bother buying anything from here. You can always use gold on other things, and there's nothing really ever in here worth getting. So never look at the item shop. But of course, these are always good places to go to get some stuff. Next up, there's always a couple events, usually after a character release or a soul box. There are things like a treasure hunt or arena events, and always in here they have some really good stuff. As you can see, I always go after Omni Shards, the tokens, Awaken essences, and the gotcha tokens. Don't really care too much about the gifts, the crystals, any of this stuff. I got this just because I pretty much had to. I also tried getting some. I also got some soul orbs because I had to reroll a couple things. But yeah, always do this. The rates in this one are actually pretty decent. So always look there. You could always get, anywhere between 5, 10, 15 plus Omni Shards there. And another thing you could do is come over here to your summons. Always pick up the free if you have Byakuya. And then always do the free one, and usually you could do the half off. It's not a bad idea. I actually accidentally clicked the times 10 on accident, so I got this, which is not bad because you get a couple extra Omni Shards here, but usually you can get this if you get the if you do the free roll and the half off roll at least 3 times. You can get 2 Omni Shards here, and if you do it for both, you can get 4 Omni Shards total. Then don't forget the gotcha. Always do the free one. If you want to do the half off, that's cool. I don't really usually do it. And another thing I can't stress enough that is absolutely key to staying in competition with most others, or staying top in your ranks, is always do your daily stuff, your daily quests. Always do your daily quests. That is absolutely key. You have to do your daily stuff to keep up to date with everything that's going on. And of course, also try and keep up with the season pass, because as you can see, there are a couple good rewards like roulette tickets. You can always get a free SSR or character once every 45 days or something like that. And they drop a couple Omni Shards here. There you go. I think they drop like 2 or 3. A token. Yeah, and of course you get Lisa free, or whatever character's free at the end of the time. And here, let's take a look at my record. Yeah, they actually do drop some pretty good rewards here. As you can see, in a 5 roll, I got 2 Awaken essences, which is pretty good. I have gotten tomes. I've gotten the ×2 tomes. I've gotten ×2 Omni Shards a couple times. I usually get Awaken essences once every 10 or so. So you can get some pretty good rewards from here. That's simply just by doing this, for example. You can get those. Also, another thing, try and keep up with achievements too. As you can see, this is an amazing achievement right here. And this is all free to play, of course. Clear level 150, and look what you get. You get Awaken Essence ×10 and Token ×10. And these are absolutely huge. And I think it's every interval of 10 you usually get some kind of achievement that gives you these. So as you can see, just like that, I got those. And always remember that when you get 10 summon tokens, that is the equivalent of 5 Omni Shards. Because when you use the ×10 to summon a new character, you always get 5 Omni Shards. So every time I get one of these, I just see it as half of an Omni Shard. So let's do that. Actually, another good thing is to come in here and do these. Try and keep up with your squad donations. It really helps out a lot. Especially when you can get stuff like max free resets and, you know, emblem rerolls and stuff. Really helps out a lot. And then when you're here at the squad rewards, always try and get 3. Always try and get 3. Unfortunately, I clicked mine and I got 5, which is... I didn't want 5. Usually you want to try and get 3 to 4 tops. This is pretty much a waste of a roll, because unless you're trying to get Eisen, which a lot of people are trying to do still, so it's always not bad. I had to get an Eisen chest. So always try and get 3 or 4, because that'll get you 1 Omni Shard chest. And an Omni Shard chest has roughly like a 15% chance of giving you Omni Shards or so. 15%, maybe 20-ish. Some people have had better odds, some people have had worse odds. So always try and get these Omni Shard chests. That'll give you max 5 Omni Shards a day right there. Most likely it'll give you 1, maybe 2. So try and capitalize on that. Always do your squad boss. With those you can get... I have gotten War Soul Shattering twice from the squad boss. You can get a bunch of rewards from doing the squad boss. So keep up with that. And also, let's see here, where is it? Do your idle exploration, because sometimes you get some goodies from here. I actually do have a couple. You get Awaken essences, which is it's a pretty good. I think it's like a 25% chance of getting Awaken essence, which is pretty good. You usually get, you know, 3 of these a day, 2, 3, 4 a day. Usually just gives you 10. Sometimes it'll give you more. And of course, as you can see, I've been saving up quite a bit Omni Shard chests. And I'm going to do those right now, actually. So a lot of people have been getting like 15% rate. I think mine's probably around like 25%. So let's see what I get. 28, yeah. So that's pretty good. We're almost a 30% Omni Shard drop, which is really, really good if you think about it. And these I actually got from the last Soul Box event. Usually these things drop you like 75, maybe 80% chance of getting Omni Shards. Yeah, 5. Pretty good there. And of course, by doing your dailies, you'll get stuff like these, which also helps you level up characters. So, as a free-to-play player, the top things you should be worried about getting are Omni Shards and Awaken essences. Those will help you out the absolute most in what you're trying to do. For a free-to-play player, if you're trying to keep up with other players, like in Kenpachi Contest, if you're trying to keep up here, what you want to do is you want to work, well, especially on 3v3s. As you can see, I can usually win people that have a lot higher power than me, specifically because I focus characters one at a time, which I'll go over more probably in another video. So try and keep up with your battle arena, do your 5 attacks each day. You can get good rewards from that. You can get a relic source, which helps you level up your account power. And if you do 10, you can get Omni Shards. But you usually want to save that for when there's an event going on that gives you extra benefits for attacking an arena, which is, as you can see, why I have 12 saved up. So that just about sums it up. Again, the best advice I can give any free-to-play player is focus Omni Shards and Awaken Essences. Those are absolutely huge. And a good way to get those also is from Serite Challenge. Do your automatic, and then you can possibly get summon tokens from here. And also at the item shop, you can pay 200 jades to get tokens. Actually, let's take a look here. Well, there's none in here this time, unfortunately, but you could usually get Omni Shards and Awaken Essences there. And when you do that, you want to make sure you do it when you can get jades back from your dailies. And of course, if you're going to spend a large amount of soul jades, make sure you're doing it during a jade rebate event, because you get 30% off all jade spending, which is amazing. Also guys, one more thing before this video. I forgot to say, the Battle Arena shop. You can get a bunch of Omni Shard chests here. You know, they're about 25% chance to get Omni Shards, which is pretty good. And of course your Soul Jade summoning tokens. Don't forget those. You can get character shards when you pull for characters. And last but not least, the Extreme Challenge. Try and keep up to date with these. You can get Omni Shards, Soul Jades, just every about 5 floors or so you'll get a couple. And if you do the main one, you'll get a bunch of Soul Jades and Soul Stones. Anyways, guys, that about does it for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.